So we've done a lot of videos and mastermind calls and podcasts about credibility lately. And credibility isn't a new thing, right? But it amplifies when you have a competitive market. So when you're in a market that has a lot of competition going, a lot of agents joining, a lot of investors joining in there, and then you have a lower amount of actual deal flow, what happens when someone has multiple choices to choose from? Well, what they oftentimes look at is the credibility there. And we've came up with something here at Carrot called the credibility score. Now, we're going to be building that out over the coming months. We're going to be building out a whole framework and some things you can actually use to determine your credibility score. But let me ask you this question. So whenever you go to a store, whether it's online or let's say you're going to the grocery store, right? So you go to the grocery store. You're walking in that grocery store and subconsciously there's all kinds of things that you're doing to size up that grocery store. Okay, you're walking in there. Is the floor clean? Are the vegetables arranged in a way that makes sense? Are they rotten or are they good? Are the people who work there wearing good clothes or clean clothes? They're wearing something that's a uniform that looks like they're put together. Are they friendly? Is the signage in the grocery store in a make sense way? All these little things stack up to subconsciously in your mind create this score. And you're probably not going to choose to work with that grocery store because one of those things is wrong. Okay, you're probably not going to choose to not work the grocery store just because the signage isn't exactly clear and clean. But when you stack up all those together, and there are these negative credibility marks, what happens is you leave the store and you go somewhere else, and you're not really sure why sometimes. You can't really place your finger on why you chose to not work at that company but another one. But it's this credibility score that is subconsciously stacking up in your mind, okay? So we're gonna walk through, as an agent or an investor, how do you size up your own business and find out your credibility score, okay? And the first thing you need to look at is realize people are subconsciously sizing you up, whether you think about it or not. And if you're just going and doing the minimum, if you're just going and let's say we had another whiteboard video that we did on creating your unique selling proposition. Find that on our YouTube channel. Okay, if you're not doing that, you're doing what everyone else is doing, then you're probably not giving yourself a ton of positive credibility marks. Okay, you're probably not giving yourself a ton of positive credibility marks. So what we're going to be doing is looking at the website here, right? And there's a lot of different things that people are doing when they're trying to size up your website and size up your credibility score subconsciously. The first thing they're going to be looking at is your logo area, right? Your logo area. Is your logo clean or is it fuzzy? Is it pixelated? Does your logo match the colors and the branding on your website? I know that's a little thing, guys and gals, it's a little thing. But it's one of those things that people can go, well, there's something off. I can't really place what it is, but there's something off. Okay, so make sure you have a very clear, clean, simple logo that delivers the benefit or delivers a good, warm, fuzzy feeling. Make sure that the colors on your website match up. That's a positive credibility mark. Right here, logo, let's assume that this is a negative, it's a fuzzy logo, and let's assume that logo is a different color than the colors on the site because they didn't take the time to match them up. Okay, that's a negative credibility mark subconsciously. Let's bounce up here. Is it easy to get a hold of you? Okay, so right here, easy contact. Is it easy to get a hold of you? If that's the case, subconscious positive credibility mark. Awesome. Okay, bouncing over here. Credibility badges. Are you using certain badges to show that you are vetted by third-party processes, third-party entities? Better Business Bureau, maybe you're the member of the local Chamber of Commerce, you are some sort of, you have a designation with some sort of entity, CCIM or whatever it is in your profession that is a respected designation. Those badges help in a big way, okay? So those are all positive credibility marks. Let's say you have social proof on your site, so you have testimonials that are formatted the right way. Now, just because you have testimonials doesn't mean that's a positive credibility mark. We've done other whiteboard strategy sketches on how to format a testimonial correctly. And if you format a testimonial incorrectly, it could actually be a negative credibility mark, because if you just put a testimonial up there that has the words of the person, and let's say you just use their initials, TK, with no picture, no other context around that testimonial, people could actually think it's not real. So it could actually detract the credibility. So when you're building out your testimonials, have pictures of the person or pictures of the property. Put as much of the person's information on there. You know, Tom, whatever, and then their location. Trevor Mock, location Roseburg, something like that. It adds more credibility to it. Okay. Other things, the content, the pictures, all of these things stack up. Okay. Are your pictures localized? Do you have real images on there? Are the images like stock images? That's one thing that in the studies we've done and other studies we've corroborated with. Stock photos don't lend toward credibility, especially if they're like too stocky, right? And you guys know what I'm talking about. There's some stock photos that look amazing. There's some stock photos that look like clearly stock photos. And what people do is they look at a website and go, well, shoot, I can't connect with this website. It looks like a stock photo. Maybe I've seen the exact same photo on another website. So if you're a Carrot customer, swap out all the images with local, real images for your market. Okay, right here, that could be a picture of a property that you've done a deal on. Get rid of any stock photos with people that you've not worked with and put pictures of people you've worked with in there. Okay, make sure that the photos look like houses that actually are in the area. Okay, if you're in Phoenix, your picture should look way different than someone up in the northeast part of the US, okay? And there's a lot of other things too. So easy contact, badges, real images, social proof, a good clean about page. Our data, and we've shown this in several blog posts, that the number 3 most visited web page on all websites in our system, even our own website as Carrot selling software, is always the about page. So what are you doing to build up a storyline, to build up a way that you're connecting with your prospects when they go to your about page? And the about page, the reason they're going there is because they've already probably discovered that you have a solution, you have a solution that can solve their problem. They're already past that. They don't need to know whether you can solve their problem. They need to know whether you are the company that they want to choose to solve their problem. So they're going to your about page, they're clicking on your Facebook link, whatever social media links you put on your website, make sure they give you positive credibility, not negative. If they go to your Facebook page and it isn't built out, the last post was 8 months ago, there's 2 likes on it, no reviews on it, stock photos, that's actually negative credibility. So get it off, like completely just get rid of it. Don't put that link on your websites. Don't put the link in your marketing. Okay, if you're gonna use social, use it to build your credibility. Never use it as negative or neutral credibility. It's gonna hurt you. Okay, so make sure you go on your websites, go in your marketing, your offline marketing, and size up your own business. What's your credibility score look like? Go through each thing subconsciously and then start to put a plus or a minus on it and add those up. And we're going to come up with a formula. So we don't have it quite yet. We're going to come up with it. Keep on checking back to the blog. But we size up your websites every single time whenever we look at them. And we come up with your positive credibility points and your negative credibility points. And you want to one by one eliminate every single one of those negative credibility points. Is it easy on mobile or is it not? Is it pixelated logo? Is it clear? Does your branding match up or does it not? Does the content make sense? Does it look localized? Are they real images? Do you have real badges? Does your social media actually help you or not? So make sure you really pay attention to that. Go check out your website right now. Let us know what you found in the comment section of this video or on our blog post. And also, go check out our other whiteboard strategy sketches. If you want to find out more on how to grow your business leveraging the web, grow more leads, build more credibility online, do SEO, do pay-per-click, we're going to help you through those. And also we have an amazing podcast called The Carrot Cast. At least I'll call it amazing because I do it. It's called The Carrot Cast. So go find that also in our YouTube channel or on iTunes. All right. So check back here for more information on how to grow your business leveraging the web as a real estate professional. And until then, implement this and let us know how it works.